The Great Awakening is upon us, and we need only to open our hearts in order to set ourselves free. Peace and love, everyone. Welcome back. My name is Sheldon, and I help raise the vibrational frequency of this planet by helping people ascend their consciousness. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about first the Great Awakening, and then what we can do as a collective in order to set ourselves free and to create a better world for ourselves. We are in a very interesting time right now. A lot of people around the planet are starting to wake up to the reality that something's not right here. That, we have been lied to essentially our entire lives, and that our true power within has been hidden. Now, for a long time, this has been predicted that there's going to be a great awakening, a lifting of the veil, if you will. That once what was hidden is now coming to light. And as you can see, millions of people across the planet are starting to wake up. They're starting to realize that they are way more powerful than they were led to believe. They are starting to realize that, I wasn't put here to pay bills and to die. I was put here for a greater purpose. I was put here for a specific reason. And that reason lies within your heart. So when we are able to open up our hearts and do everything with our hearts and not with our five senses, we will set ourselves free. We will start to realize that we are actually infinite intelligence attached to one consciousness. God, if you will, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't matter. That you are an infinite spiritual being having a temporary human experience. That Sheldon Thompson is just a temporary experience in a brief time of history. In a brief moment, a grain of sand on a beach, in infinite experiences. Once you open your heart, you'll realize this truth. And once you realize this truth, it'll set you free. And once you're free, you're going to be able to start living life instead of having life live you. You're going to be able to start experiencing beautiful synchronicities and divine presence at all times. When you open your heart, it doesn't fear. There is no fear when you open your heart. The fear is only in the five senses, in the sensory world, in what you were programmed with inside of this box. That's where the fear lies. If you guys are in constant fear, it's because you're not thinking with love. It's because you're not opening your heart. Now, the electromagnetic energy of the heart is the most powerful in the human body. It's 100 times more powerful than anything else. It radiates outside of your body. So when you guys do everything with your heart, it is 100 times more powerful than doing it with your head. That's why you always follow your heart and do what you know is right. Even if you're going to get ridiculed, even if people are going to tell you that you're wrong, and you're going to get a lot of hate from it. If you do things with your heart, the universe will help you along the way. And it will make sure that your experience is as beautiful as anything that you could ever imagine in your whole entire life. Along my journey, I started realizing that as I began to open my heart, more things started happening for me. More divine presence and synchronicity started happening for me as I opened up my heart and as I started sharing through my heart space. I started realizing that I was a lot more powerful than I was led to believe. I started realizing that, you know what? This right here isn't everything in life. This is everything. I started realizing that once I could connect to an infinite intelligence and infinite consciousness through love, that everything would be handed to me in perfect ways in order for me to live out my divine life mission. Once you realize that everything around you was specifically programmed in order for you to think here and not here, it'll set you free. Races, borders, religions, different gods, all of it was a program in order to divide and conquer, in order for it to keep you asleep and not realize how powerful you are. Racism is quite literally the biggest form of ignorance there is, because once you realize that everything is one, everyone is connected to the exact same consciousness, the exact same intelligence, and that there is no separation. I am you and you are me, and we're all one, and there is no separation whatsoever. Once you realize this truth, it'll set you free forever. It'll ensure that you start living to your highest potential because you're doing everything out of your heart space. If you guys are continuing to do things here and think about consequences here and not follow your heart, you're not on your perfect laid out path that has been laid out for you for a long time. So once you start opening this and knowing that everything that's coming from my heart is nothing but truth and nothing but divine intelligence, it'll bring you on a path of unbelievable beauty in life. And once I found out this truth, it set me free from everything. It set me free from my ego. It set me free from the lies that I was feeding myself. It set me free from the opinions of other people. Because I was doing, and I am doing, what I know to be right in this world. And that's just to lead with my heart. And as soon as I started emanating love, I just started receiving it in so much beautiful ways. So this message is telling you guys just to do everything out of your heart space. When you manifest, a very powerful way of manifesting, and what I've actually discovered just recently from watching one of my mentors, his name is Aaron Doughty. I highly suggest you guys check him out on YouTube. Very beautiful mind. One of his meditations, he puts his hands over his heart space, and essentially you're visualizing through your heart and not your head. And it's made a huge difference in my life. I've watched things come into my life that I'm just manifesting. Beautiful. And feeling the feelings of getting whatever I desire in life. And most of that is just peace in this world, and abundance for everyone, and love for everyone, and unity. And once I put my energy in my heart, it comes so much quicker. I can feel it emanating, and it just keeps coming back to me. It's a very, very beautiful feeling once you start leading with your heart and stop leading with your head. Quit thinking about your consequences and start believing that you have infinite power inside of you. And that's just the small message I wanted to bring to you guys today. I hope you guys just really start leading with your hearts, because that's all we need as a collective. Once everyone starts leading with their heart, we start connecting on a higher level, and we start creating a new world for ourselves. We are in a time of change right now. There is a new world happening right now. So it's up to you guys whether you want to be on the light or the dark side. If you want to stay asleep, or you want to wake up to who you truly are and take back your power that has been hidden from you your whole entire life. It is your God-given right to know who you truly are. You need to look inside and figure it out. But I'm telling you right now, if you open your heart, it'll change your life forever. And that's the message today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, please press like, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and share the video. I would greatly appreciate it. I love you guys so much, and I'm very, very grateful for absolutely everyone out there, and I'm sending everyone the most love always. Just know that. Peace and love. Thanks a lot.